Hey guys, it's Gemini. So I've got your February 2024 readings here. Let's get into it. Okay, Aries, here we go. This is your February 2024, and this is going to be the beginning, the middle, the end, your outcome and/or advice. So we're going to start with the Eight of Wands and the Hierophant card. So the Eight of Wands is a card of action. This is a lot of things going on. This could be back and forth movement. This could be you running around doing stuff. This could just be the passionate, the energy that you have going back and forth with this thing. Something like that with this Eight of Wands, right? And then you have the Hierophant card. This is something about beliefs, your belief system, the group that you're around and you all believe the same thing. Something like that. What you believe is this Hierophant card. So I think there's a lot of things going on with this, with your beliefs, and maybe even information that comes to you with this Eight of Wands action card. Maybe you find something out about your beliefs, your belief system, your group, something like that, right? Next, whatever this information was that has come to light, I think that it is probably heavy because it leads you to make some sort of a decision here. So you got your Two of Swords and your Death card. So the Death card is transformation. So whatever came in here, whatever happened with this Hierophant, with your beliefs, it's causing you to have to transform. You have to now make some sort of a choice, because it's like, this feels like whatever it is that happened, you can't unsee it. And now you're just here like, I have to make a choice now, because I can't unsee what I've seen about what I believe. I don't know if I believe that anymore. Something like that is happening with this Two of Swords. This is a difficult decision. And then this Death card, it could also be Scorpio. This is Scorpio's card. But I think this is a transformation that you have to make based on whatever came to you about your beliefs. So next, you got the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is a secret. This is something that you did not know and now you do know. Again, this information that came to you that's causing you to make this decision. So the Ace of Swords, this is truth. So you've got this deception and truth together. So something is being exposed here. Something is exposed here with this Eight of Wands about your beliefs, about something that you used to believe, something that you used to believe is true. And it's like an illusion is maybe being shattered here for you. I don't think that this feels good, but I do think that after this, you're going to be okay. I do, and I'll explain why I think that. So next, you've got the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. So the Seven of Pentacles, this is an investment card. This is you investing in something, right? So I kind of feel like this is you investigating, maybe going back and forth, like, what am I going to do now that I know this truth? I got to make this Two of Swords decision about this thing that I found out. And with the Knight of Swords with it, now this could be reckless actions, reckless words. I think you're angry here, Aries. I think whatever happens here, it kind of ticks you off. This lie, whatever it is that was discovered. Now there are some reckless actions. And, obviously this could also be vice versa. Whatever this is the energy around it. Something gets exposed, somebody's angry, and there's also like, this is investigation, or this is digging deeper into it, or something more coming to light even is how I feel about this. So as you're digging into it, maybe you're doing it passionately, angrily, maybe you're yelling at people, but more details. This Seven of Pentacles, this is more details that come to light after you act on it, right? More details are coming to light. Now, in the heart of your reading, in the very middle, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. So this, again, your belief systems here, this thing that was valuable to you. Nine of Pentacles is my hard-earned reward card. And I'm looking at her like this Hierophant. And this Five of Swords, self-destruction. I think there could be some reckless actions here, or maybe you feel like what happened in the past was reckless. I'm gonna tell you, you got a lot of swords here, Aries. You've got the 2, the 3, the 5, the 7, the 8. I mean, well, not the 7, right? Yeah, you got the 7. You got a lot. So I do feel like something is being exposed. I feel like something comes out and you start like busting heads. Somebody gets mad here about this thing that you believed in. And I think it turns out to not be true. So next, you've got this King of Wands and the Nine of Wands. So Nine of Wands, this is one last stand. This is you standing up for yourself. This is you waiting, maybe even alone, right? I kind of feel like this is like a falling out. You get these extra details, right? There's this confrontation is what I'm going to call this. And this is in the heart of your reading. That's what this is about. It's about this confrontation right here. And I think after this confrontation, you're kind of like standing there, you're holding on to hope, right? You're like, I don't know what to do. Now I'm all alone. I don't know what, I'm just going to hold my ground. This is like I'm going to stand my ground. I wasn't the one who was wronged here. Something like that is happening here with this Nine of Wands. And you, this King of Wands, this is your energy, Aries. And I think this is just saying, this is how you feel. I think you are holding your ground. I think you do feel like you're the one in the right, and so be it. I wasn't there, right? I don't know, but I think that that's what's happening here. So next, you've got this King of Cups and the World card. King of Cups, this is, I believe, your energy. Could be another energy though, right? But you've got a lot of kings here. I'm tracking this as you throughout. So King of Cups, I think you probably feel better. You probably feel maybe like you won here. You stood up for yourself. You did what you had to do. And then you also got the World card with it. So this is a completion. So this information fell out. You dealt with it. You had a little period of having to stand your ground, right? And then it's completed. And I do think you feel like you did the right thing. I think you do come out on top of whatever this conflict is, right? Now, does that mean it feels good? No, it doesn't. Because you got the Eight of Swords and the Three of Swords with it. You didn't want to fight this fight to begin with, Aries. That's how I feel. I didn't even want this fight. I didn't even want to do this. It's just, this is what it had to be. Somebody forced your hand here. This whatever this is that comes popping out at you, this information, I feel like for all of this to follow it, it had to be, it's probably something heavy that comes out. But you do end up on top of this is the way I'm looking at it. So next, yeah, like I said, Eight of Swords, this is you feeling trapped. You feel like maybe there's nowhere for you to go. Maybe you just, like I said, you're blindsided. I don't think you saw this coming. Now, this is after your win, you're feeling like this. After you squash it, whatever you had to do, right? Next, Three of Swords, you got some anguish about this thing. You got some anguish and some sadness about this thing that you had to end. But again, let's talk about your next cards, because I think that you do turn this around, right? So your next cards is 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So I do think something new starts here. So you do go through this kind of hard times, right? And this thing that pops out. But I do think that this is a sign that you are in the right and that everything is okay. You start something up new here. So this Ace of Wands is a new beginning. This is a new possibility, a new ambition that you have. 10 of Pentacles is something also that it's an earth energy. It's sturdy. It's grounded. And I think you're starting over fresh with all of this solid grounding. That's what I'm seeing this as, right? Your outcome and or advice. First, you got the King of Pentacles. And I'm looking at that 10 of Pentacles, right? He's holding one of those pentacles. I think this is you starting over as the King of Pentacles, right? You're starting over, but it doesn't feel good. You got the 10 of Swords here. Something had to end. Some karma had to be released here, but it is over with. And I think that this at the end of your reading is a sign that, yeah, you went through it here, right? You went through it, but I do think that you're turning it around here at the end of this reading. So next you got also the Nine of Swords, some anxiety here about everything that just happened, that just occurred. But you are the King of Pentacles here. And I don't think this should be ignored. Every single card in your reading is there for a reason. And I do think that you pick this up in the end, even though it's hard. So let's go through it and see what other information we get. So you got this information or something that comes to you about what you believe, right? And then it causes you to have to make some decision. You can't unsee what you've seen. You got to completely transform this thing, right? You know a secret now that you didn't know before. The truth has come out. And now after this truth comes out, there's like a period where you're investigating. You might even be like yelling at people. You might, whatever this Knight of Swords is, he ain't playing. He ain't playing. And then this information comes popping out. You start getting more information. You get more of the story, right? And then I think, again, there's a conflict about this. In the heart of this reading, there's some sort of a confrontation here about what you believed that turned out to not be true. And then this King of Wands here, this is, I believe, your energy, and you are holding tight. You're standing strong. You're trying to see whatever it is that happened. You're trying to just wait it out, let it pass. Something like that is happening here, but I do think you feel like you're in the right and you feel like you won. You're the King of Cups, right? You completed this thing. You ended it. It's done, right? Next, 8 of Swords. You are feeling trapped. You have some anguish about this thing. Ace of Wands, you got this passionate new beginning though. 10 of Pentacles, it's on sturdy ground when you start this new thing. You are the King of Pentacles, but it did hurt, right? You got this ending and this anxiety. So that's what I got for you, Aries. Bye.